Stand next to me. Yeah. What's your name, mate? Sorry.
I'm Chase.
What's your star sign?
I think I'm a Taurus. I'm early May.
Find out why did you pop your balloon?
Because I have seen a Taurus male before. You know who you are. Traumatic.
We'll go to you first. Now, why did you pop your balloon?
I myself am a Taurus. It wouldn't get anywhere. It'd go around in circles.
It goes for All Blacks, and I've got daddy issues. Yeah, we don't talk anymore, so yeah.
Still have one balloon left, which is.
I'm sorry.
He really stood up for himself. Bro got rejected so hard, he started walking. This man really said, I'm gonna walk out of here just like how your fathers walked out of your guys' lives.
You need a permit to shoot off fireworks.
These are just poppers.
I don't care. Give them to me. I'm gonna have to confiscate them.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah!
She got instant karma.
I can't control whether the city puts it. It's trash. Oh, how about that? I got that on recording too.
What you get for your loud, douchey car?
Thanks for cleaning my windshield.
Welcome.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
This Karen got owned.
What
What are you doing?
This was the last tree.
Okay, well, I just bought it,
No,
so
I
can you
need
not?
it.
Okay, can you get away from
No,
my
it's
tree? What are you
mine
doing?
now.
I don't even know what to say.
Recording me now? Hey, internet. This man and his Doberman just attacked me and my Chihuahua.
It's not a Doberman. What are you doing?
He just bit me.
No, he
just
didn't.
bit me. Help!
The trash fell more gracefully than she did. Because trash weighs less than whales.
Can I offer you a beverage?
Budweiser. Me. What do you bring to the table? Her. I'm the table.
She can fix me. Huh? What if she farts?
Little bro, you can't handle this yet. Let me in.
Rice guy, move.
Bro protecting the spawn point.
Take it off. Take it off. Bro, take it off.
Can I get your name badge number?
No.
You ain't no real cowboy. You ain't no real cowboy.
Why the heck are they on scooters? For the past 5 minutes, I'm still trying to figure out if that's a little boy or a chubby girl.
What is a trans gay man? Biologically female, but we're trans men and we're gay. We like guys.
Straight the long way.
Taking nothing, sir.
What have you had today? Have you taken any drugs or anything?
I have had nothing, sir.
Step out of the car for me. Come on. You gonna stand up?
Yes, I will.
Okay,
You
come on.
want me to if that is your
to
order?
Stand up. Come on. What have you been taking tonight?
Nothing, sir.
How come you're all sweaty, you're going crazy, you're shaking? What's wrong?
I'm just searching for the Lord.
You're searching for the Lord?
If he gets any higher, the Lord will find him, alright? This dude is higher than a kite, but still better behaved than George Floyd. Alright, I've seen enough. Give this man an unlicensed firearm.
Shooter can't hang anymore. Any long. Alright, I'll see you later.
A group of 11-year-olds, like literally no older than 11, just asked if I would pop a titty for the boys.
Listen, as a former 11-year-old, whoever the fucking legend is that popped that question, that was a canon moment. That's going to be remembered in that friend group for the rest of eternity. So you don't even know the community service that you just did by existing for that moment to happen.
As a retired 11-year-old, that little man is going places in life.
No.
Oh, bro done brought me to a 2-man. Look at his girl. Look at who he put me on with.
Oh my!
This is peak audacity right here. Recording in front of her is crazy.
Emo girl. I fell in love with an emo. With your heart on the line. I really fucked it up this time. Deny my dare. Deny my dare.
God damn it. What the fuck was that about, huh? What's up, you fat pig? What, you don't see where you're fucking going?
I wasn't even driving.
Don't shut the up, you fucking piece of bacon! Why'd I get picked up?
Hey, good morning, Kanye.
Shut the fuck up.
So what? Burn you right here. Burn me with what? Burn you with what?
2071.
Holy schmolies! $20.71.
Before tax.
Before taxes, man. What's it made out of gold?
With tax, 2246.
22.46.
Remember, they stand behind me, I protect them. They stand next to me, I defend them. Stand against me, I show no mercy.
I'm so sorry.
Man, if you would just get up and teach them instead of handing them a freaking packet, yo. There's kids in here who don't learn like that. They need to learn face to
Piece of bacon? He really went for the weakest one. Bro, it's always the damn tortas. But the last dude had the most reasonable crash out.
Excuse me, miss. I need some help.
Yes, how can I help you?
I need some Trojans.
You think they are here?
I don't know, maybe?
Sir, please go.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Haram! What's the freakiest thing he's asked you to do?
Oh my god, where do I start? Probably me and missionary.
What? Is this state?
He asked her to do it to him. I can guarantee you, this dude 100% gets pegged like this.
What the f? That's not how you fix hemorrhoids. Diddy party pre-game.
Diddy party pre-warm-up exercise.
3, 2, press it all down on one time. Your challenge point, hold it here. We bring it in 2 inches.
Can somebody please tell me what the heck is Joe Biden doing over there?
No, I'm kidding.
Honestly, it is. It is really stinky, unfortunately. It's in my genetics, especially like after I sweat, which I'm a really sweaty girl. I sweat a lot. So yeah, she is a little bit stinky down there. Even when guys go down on me, I like check in with them a lot. I'm like, are you okay? Are you okay down there? Like, is it tasting all right? And bless their hearts, they're usually like, oh yeah, I'm having the time of my life. I'm feasting on her. But like, I can't kiss you afterwards. Like, that's how much I don't like the taste and smell of my own girl. But you know what they say, the hottest girls have the stinkiest. So.
Sweetheart, not genetics. It's just you're getting ran through just like the yellow light. You know, I miss when we had secrets.
For fuck's sake, enough with the YouTube, the TikTok, all this bullshit. Nobody's interested. Alright, go out, get a fucking job and make something of your life.
We just started silent reading when I heard the awful sound. It was so bad we had to leave the classroom.
I was just sitting in here reading, and then we heard the big one. And everybody started laughing because it was so funny. But then Johnny passed out, and everybody had a hard time breathing.
Local hazmat crews were on site today to make sure that the classroom was cleaned up and it can be reused again.
We've just begun the fumigation process, and it should only take about 3 days before the room is usable again.
This dude can be a great superhero. He needs to be used as a biochemical warfare military weapon.
What the fuck is that smell?
in October, you were on a Zoom call with your colleagues from the New Yorker magazine. Everyone took a break for several minutes, during which time you were caught masturbating on camera. You were subsequently fired from that job after 27 years of working there. And you, since then, have been on leave from CNN. Do I have all that right?
You got it all right. Sad to say.
Why is she reporting his goon activities to the world? I will never understand why they thought it was a good idea to put this guy back on air, as if explaining it would make it any better. The only thing worse than jacking off on air is coming back to talk about it.
Dear Heavenly Father. Dear Heavenly Father, I want to say I hate that they killed Jesus like that. And I promise if I ever get a chance, if y'all ever forgive me for my sin, really, I promise you. Like, that's how I feel. I promise you. Like, hey, Judy's gonna be mine.
Women can use emotions. They can use emotions to basically, like, manipulate you in some way.
You need to stop worrying about all this relationship stuff, dude, and get back to the funeral home. They were looking everywhere for you.
He is on his last stand. This dude is using his last breath to complain about women. But I don't blame him, because the modern women today are out of hand. Take a look.
I'm so sorry, but no amount of money could make me hang out with an ugly dude. Like, I'm walking down the street in Miami. This is like the street in Brickell where you always see an ugly, ugly ass dude with the hottest girl on his arm. And I'm just sitting here and I'm thinking, money's not that hard to make. It's not. You don't have to hang around ugly men if you want money. Also, what do you think is gonna happen as soon as you like get older? He's gonna get a new one. Like, it's not even like smart money. You're not. These girls always act like they're like cheat coding, like cheat code. Like, okay, you sacrificed your happiness for a handbag, for a piece of leather that's probably fake anyways. I don't know. It's just actually so insane to me. You actually could never pay me for that to be my lifestyle, because it's literally so much easier to just make it yourself, get your own self the handbag, and then you can date literally whoever you want.
Little does this girl know, she has half of her face smeared on her headphones, and she has absolutely no clue. This cream gobbling, cock-sucking bumbleclut can't comprehend that another woman is happy because a dude makes her happy and treats her right. If the only thing you value from a partner is money and looks, things aren't gonna go well for you. It's amazing how condescending and arrogant these low-class mids are. Only in Western society. This is why you should try dating overseas. They're a lot nicer and sweeter. Take a look.
1, 2, 3. Good afternoon. Which do you prefer to have for lunch? Chicken, pork, or fish?
Is the chicken fried?
Yes, it's fried.
What about the pork?
The pork is grilled. It's marinated in tomato sauce and served with vegetables.
In that case, I would like to have the pork dish, please.
And what you like? Would you like to drink? Coke, orange juice, coffee, or water?
Cute accent. Now say papacito.
Meanwhile,
Latinas, we don't say baby, babe, bookie, boo. As Latinas, we say papi, papacito, mi amor, mi rey, mi gordo, mi flaco. Hijo de tu desgraciada, tú estás loco que, porque me tratas así, porque me engañaste, tú me dices ahora, porque entonces si no que te hace la loca, okay. As Latinas, we say, mi chocolatico rico.
Guys, this is the type of girl that will absolute ruin and decimate your whole entire life. How? Just look at the thing between her legs.
When Charlie Kirk heard this absurd argument from this DEI fanatic, he shredded it so completely, the guy had no choice but to agree.
So why do we have DEI in the first place? Or at least the government thought it was necessary.
I mean, DEI was obviously about trying to destroy the excellence of the country and elevate racial tribal politics.
Okay, so if you eradicate the racism, then and that eliminates the need for take people and put them in place because they're minority.
You want the best in everything. If you were about to board a United Airlines flight and you find out the airline pilot says, I was hired because of diversity, let's have a great flight. Would that make you feel good or not so good?
No, but I know he's still got to be qualified in order to fly that aircraft.
Again, we know because air traffic controllers and many others, they relax those standards.
You're saying that, but look, it does not make sense. It's irresponsible. Not only to say that, but to actually put, unqualified people in risk lives.
But we know that's actually happening every day, and that's why it doesn't make sense. But racial quotas end up mattering more than excellence. When I go in for surgery, I want my surgeon to be the best surgeon, and here's where we can agree
with that.
We want a merit-based society, not a race-based society.
Ask the people of LA what they think about DEI in the fire department. How about you ask DEI hiring at Delta Airlines?
Meanwhile,
Did somebody say
slave?
everything? Drop it! Come on! Yo, I was just on this fucking plane. Flashing lights.
Flight attendant is just grabbing a handful of cheek like it's part of the job. If that's the case, shit, hire me. Bro, Republicans were right about DEI. Like, how the heck does one land the plane upside down instead of flashing lights?
Flashing lights.
It's crashing flights. Look at the strong, independent woman at work. If they hide the pilot's identity, you know it's not good.
Have you been discriminated against?
Yes, I have been discriminated
And
against.
who discriminated against
An
you?
employer discriminated against me. They asked me to cut my hair.
Was it a white man or a white
This
person?
was a Caucasian female.
Okay, and so private job?
No,
Private.
this is a public sector job.
Okay, so you fill out the application.
I filled out the application.
And you said on the app that I will follow the rules if
That
you
I
pay
would
me
follow
X
the
amount of
rules.
dollars.
Yes.
And did you have the afro at the time?
Yes, I had my afro at the time.
And she says what to you about your hair?
She told me that I had to cut my hair, that my hair had gotten too long and looked unmanaged.
Oh, okay. And what's wrong with that?
A lot is wrong with that.
Why? Why don't you want to look? I wouldn't hire you with that hair look like that. It doesn't
That's
look
my natural hair texture.
It doesn't look professional.
Yeah, I'm not doing this.
It doesn't look professional.
No, they're gonna leave now. We're leaving.
Hold on.
Yeah,
No, we're
you
done.
ready?
You're done, Michelle. Now you can stay, baby, and
Yeah.
I'll read on no you.
Why is she?
All right.
Why is she brought you
You
around?
traumatizing them.
Goodbye.
Trauma from questions they will not survive. These people are ashamed of nothing but offended by everything. These people make a mockery of real victims of discrimination and those who suffer from real trauma.
Oh my God, my Shayla. My Shayla.
Cooking without seasoning is wild. I personally fry mine, but that works too. Instead of being mad at racism, I love when we can laugh at our own stereotypes.
Adam and Eve should have been Chinese. They would just eat the snake and leave the apple, and we would not be struggling, suffering.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Chicken's got a lot of seasoning on it, Sydney. You sure you can handle like the salt and pepper? Or you sure you don't want to pick another piece? You sure you don't want to pick another piece of fucking cotton?
I'll say you don't like it here. You can go on back to Africa.
Slave, cotton, guerrilla workers.
Blacks are my favorite people to hang around the neck.
I was definitely born in the wrong generation. Like, seriously.
What, you were supposed to be born in the 50s?
Yes. The
1850s.
You mean because everything like costs less back then? Because you cost less.